Welcome to Cable 10 Live. I'm your host, Raquel Rodriguez. We have an amazing show for you tonight. And up first, we're going to be talking about passion into action, women empowerment. In studio with us tonight is Deepa Mohanty Serene, the founder and executive director for the nonprofit organization Maisha Inc. Also with us tonight is Nyla Rashid from Polycultural and Patricia Brady from Peel Children's Aid Foundation. Welcome to the show.
And skills onto a forum, and Maisha would be like a catalyst, leveraging their skills and connecting them to their audience.
Okay.
So we are there, a kind of a guidance, a kind of just to take the hands and connect them to the industry.
And how did you start off Maisha Inc.? How did this all come into play?
Well, I did Maisha in Dubai a couple of years back, where I worked with the local women. It was fantastic. I had memoirs. I talked to myself, since it was an awesome experience for me and them. Why don't I do it locally for the women to come to the platform on the fore and explore themselves? Because many a times we don't know what to do with our talents. And and that was the advent of Passion into Action.
Okay.
So we are having this event on the 26th of September, and that's a Friday between 12 and 3. Awesome. And we are basically inviting vendors, women vendors especially, to come to the floor, come to the platform. It's totally a free event, and showcase their skills and talents. And we are expecting more than 200 audience to come and look at their skills, in terms of handmade creations.
Right. And
a portion of these sales would go to Children's Aid Foundation. Maisha is a great, they patronize Children's Aid Foundation. And we feel that if a woman is self-reliant and independent, she does not take care of herself, but her child and the family as well.
Okay. Now, you talked about the Peel Children's Aid Foundation. How did this partnership take place?
Well, I have worked with children in the past, and I have seen how wonderful Children's Aid Society, Peel Children's Society has been. And foundation is part of Peel Children's Aid Society. Right. So it's a kind of fundraising as well, giving back to community. And I would say this event is a life testament, where the community comes together for a cause.
And coming together as a community is a huge thing. How is it for Peel Children's Aid Foundation to partner up with something like Maisha Inc.?
This is absolutely a huge opportunity for us. We always say that it's the community taking care of our children. So basically, we're going to be using the proceeds to provide art lessons to the less vulnerable, the children, youth, and care. So that one day they too can get the opportunity to become women entrepreneurs.
Awesome. Now, before we go to break, I do want to again introduce Nyla Rashid here. You're a part of Polycultural. How did you become a part of this women's networking event?
Polyculture is a non-profit organization. We are helping newcomers to integrate in Canadian society, and I am a support group facilitator. The sewing knitting group is a women. Awesome. Yeah, so women run this.
Techniques at the event?
Yes, we are running more than 3 years this year. So every year, community, the Christmas bazaar, the Christmas carol, table runners, mittens,
Right.
scarf.
A lot of everything. A lot of everything, right?
So what they are so talented, and I have and we are, but this is the one of the more the biggest one. So we are also very excited.
Awesome. Well, more with these wonderful ladies and the Passion in Action event with Maisha Inc., the Polycultural, and the Peel Children's Aid Foundation right here after the break. Welcome back to Cable 10 Live. If you're just tuning in, joining us here in studio is Deepa, Nyla, and Patricia, all here to talk about Passion into Action, Women Empowerment. Now, before the break, we were talking about your sewing and arts and crafts venture here and program, and especially one here for this event coming up and networking with women. So here, on the table with us here in studio are some of the samples that you brought in. Tell us a little bit more about this stuff.
This is all my participants sewing class. They, they stitch their on hand and they see the color combination. And this is the Christmas time. We made it.
Awesome.
For the Christmas time, and this
We've
is
got
the
some
winter
scarves there.
Scarf for the
end.
winter time. Yeah, little bags, small, handy. You can keep candy for giving to your guests and whatever. And these bags.
Now, how many women take part in this program?
More than 20 women we have participated. They are newcomers actually. So this is a sewing class and social network group. So they are participating, involving different, the knitting, sewing, and knit, and the art and crafts talent. And during those things, they are improving their English skills.
Oh,
yes,
great! And it's just a great opportunity as well for women of many cultures and different backgrounds to come together, right?
Yes.
Now, with this event coming up, you're one of the vendors that are taking part in the Power into Action. Are you still looking for more vendors?
Yes, we are. Now, Polyculture is a host partner. We are having, they have collaborated, and I would say I'm very, very grateful that they welcomed Maisha with open arms. Polyculture is a fantastic organization, I must say. So, yes, they are one of them vendors, but we have in hand around 20 vendors, and we would want like 40 or more.
Right.
So more the merrier. Because it's a kind of a curtain raiser, a showcase to actually, I would say, unravel the talents and let the audience see what excellent talents
Right.
are with the women.
And what can the audience expect, rather, with all the vendors that are out there, the different skills, backgrounds that are being brought to the table?
I would say diversity, for sure. We connect, though diverse, we still connect
Right.
as women. And it's handmade. It's something like homemade food, right?
Right.
No matter we go to the most swanky, posh restaurants, however, our heart and soul lies when we go back home and have the homemade food. So
Right.
here it's the handmade creations that we are emphasizing because I feel that expression is through the thoughts in mind. So through our expressions, we actually would transmit our thoughts into action. And this is how the handmade creations by the women, and I think they're priceless.
Wow.
That's true.
So talking about handmade creations, though, it just doesn't stop with sewing.
No.
What else can we expect?
It can be anything at all. It can be candles. It can be an artist, a painter.
Paint,
It
yeah.
can be somebody.
Now, is that
do-
something that the audience can look forward to
Yes,
as well with
yes.
the Power in Action event?
And we have distinguished entrepreneurs, women entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Some have done creative ceramic expressions that they would want to showcase. And there would be women who have done work on enamel, gold work on enamel too. So it's a fusion. It's a fusion of rural artisans, it's a fusion of women who have expelled in terms of the career. So they would be kind of inspiration to the entire audience as well.
Okay.
So it's a platform, it's a showcase where we connect with women and entrepreneurs. So we want women to emerge as entrepreneurs, be self-reliant, be self-independent financially, and take care of themselves and their families.
That is phenomenal. Now, aside from getting 5% of the proceeds from this event to put towards art programs with the Peel Children's Aid Foundation, what else are you guys doing in sponsorship or support of this event?
So DEPA is actually giving us a huge opportunity to have a booth there as well, where we can engage the audience, talk a little bit about what we do, where the funds are going to be going that evening, and to reach out if they ever want to support us. We'll talk about the different ways they can do so, but also we too want to show our appreciation. These women have worked extremely hard. It's truly inspiring, and we want to give back to them as well.
Right. And what is the Peel Children's Aid Foundation really all about?
We're really about leaving no children behind. We serve abused, neglected, and at-risk children in Peel region. 1 in 4 children in Peel right now are growing up in poverty.
Wow.
So our programs support.
That's an interesting number, 1
It's
in 4.
huge. It's absolutely huge. Within
And that's
the
just
past
in
year,
Peel alone?
Just Peel.
Wow.
So we've served around 3,000 children just within the past year. And it's not just about financial support, it's about giving hope, giving them opportunities, and that extra support and guidance to show, you can overcome this, and you
Right.
too can become successful individuals.
And sometimes it's just about putting the word out there as well, right? So when you have forums and platforms like this event coming up, that's another way to get the word out there, right?
Absolutely.
That's true.
That is very, very interesting. Now, what are you looking forward to, Nyla, in terms of the upcoming event? I know that you've been doing this program for a while. How long has this event been going on, and what are you looking forward to?
Though I already told you we are helping newcomers.
Yeah.
So newcomer always need help. So integrate new country, new culture, new language, everything.
Right.
So it's total diversity and the different. We have a participant, different culture and different backgrounds, and especially women. We are providing support to stand their own food. So this is important for their families. So they can start their own, the business to tailoring, something like that.
Right.
Yes, so that's why we are so, passionate to motivate our participant, and we always help our participant, client to move forward.
Right. Now, are there any other partnerships that Polycultural works with as well in terms of, the testament of how community comes together?
So we have partnership, you know, the United Way, different other funders. Yes. So the different United Way and different other funders, so they are providing funding. So we have a senior group, we have a women group, we have a youth program, we have a language program to the literacy 1 to level 7, ELT program in has English language program to boost their, you know, the confidence and the, you know, resume making, how to mock interview, you know, the here in Canada, so finding a job.
Right.
Yeah, so we are helping in
So you're going to be
different ways.
showcasing quite a bit with polycultural at this upcoming
yes,
event.
yes, not only.
It's not just about the
Yeah,
arts and crafts. It's a
yes,
little
yeah.
bit more than
More,
that,
yes,
right?
of course.
Now, we were talking earlier about all the different vendors that are going to be, you know, a part of this great event, and we were talking about the possibility of getting more vendors. If there are people who are interested in becoming a vendor at this event, how do they go about and do that?
They can either contact Artan of Polyculture or me whatsoever.
Okay.
And we can then send them a form that they need to register first.
Okay.
It's a kind of a waiver too.